Okay, welcome back. We are here. Look, we're in Iran. This is Iran. This is the Caspian Sea. We're over here. Cav okay, they're giving today. Weather station 0508 knots, wind. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. Brakes off. Afterburner on. 100 knots, back pressure. Gear came up on its own. This is a bit grotty today. So I'm carrying on with my tour of the Caspian Sea. Just thought I'd fly around it, just because I can. Roll out the turn about there. And reduce power to N1. Or just below. Trim. I'm not allowed to have music on in the background because it's infringing the copyright police. They get upset. Oh no! Copyright claim, we're blocking your video. We're humming a tune that belongs to someone else. Oh. Fuckers. Should lose copyrights on songs after, I don't know, so many years, 20 years, 25 years. You've got all these fucking knackers out there, like Paul McCartney, buying them all up. Oh, mine, it's mine, you can't have it, it's mine. Making money. So there you go, what can you do? Okay, 500 knots, 2,000 feet. Got a lot of flat land there, they've got mountains in the distance over there, according to my chart. I flew to Moscow once from Odessa in a GR4 and that was just flat and boring the whole way. And I thought, I'm coming here again. I do like mountainous terrain. Oh, I've got an aircraft carrier just over there. But too heavy to be. Don't know how it got there because it's an inland sea, isn't it? But there you go. So we can pop there for fuel if we need some on the way around the lake. If it reappears in different places. It's always dangerous when you do the outside shots because you can crash into the ground while you're not paying attention. Well, you are paying attention, but your flight's all the wrong way around, isn't it? Okay, we're going way too fast now. I need to slow down a bit. Come down to 25 past. Okay, this is that bar looking thing. Toying with checking out those mountains because that looks more interesting than flying around the lake, but I've never flown around the lake before, so I can come back into the mountains anytime. Should make a fantastic holiday destination. You know, if you're into boats, beaches and stuff like that, you know, it could be like Miami. This bit, you have all skyscrapers all the way along here. Casinos, clubs. I mean, people come from all over the world for a nice, warm climate for a holiday. Fishing. The visibility is a bit poor as well for mountain flying. Seems to be diminishing somewhat. Okay, we're going to turn to port now because we've flown right along the bottom of the lake. So we're going to fly up the eastern side now. A couple of islands on the end there. Start the turn. And monitor the situation with the visibility. Obviously, no point in doing the flight if you can't see anything. Air travels a lot quicker over water than it does over land, because the land slows it down. So it's called maritime air and continental air. So it's more windy at the beach. For example, you get a nice breeze near the coast because of faster moving air. A good example of that is the Strait of Gibraltar. You can see it's either sucking or blowing most of the time. Easterlies and westerlies. Now, I don't know if the Caspian Sea is the largest inland sea. I know some big ones in North America, but I don't think they're landlocked. So I'd have to look at an atlas really, but it's certainly, if it's not the biggest, it's definitely one of the biggest. It's huge. I intend to fly all the way around. And back to Tehran. Right, we'll get above this then. That's better. We are in real time, of course, and weather conditions. Altitude nearly 7,000 feet, 476 knots. Gradually increasing back to 5, I hope. Trim. Aeroplanes have these little trim tabs on the controls so that you can take your hands off the stick and it will keep flying. And if it's trimmed in nice, it won't climb or descend very much, or roll. F-35 has a side stick down there, so my hand should be down there really. I'm configured for the GR4, so I've got the stick between my legs on this, and I've got 2 throttles on that side, of which I'm only using 1. All airplanes are basically the same. I use the same configuration for everything. I use the second throttle as a pop control when I'm in the P-51 or the Hurricane or something like that. I do like the Hurricane. It's one of my favourites, but the P-51 is so much better. It really is. Well, the plan today is I'm just going to burn fuel and fly around the lake as far as I can until I need fuel, and then I'll pick somewhere to land. And then I'll carry on once I've fueled up. This neck of the world seems to have an airport, an airstrip where the VOR is, so just look for a VOR. As you can see, I haven't done extensive flight planning. Just looked at the map and thought, yeah, let's go. Another cloud layer coming up. Weather radar is showing further cloud up ahead. See, I don't know if there's any dolphins in there, because if there are, how do they get there? That's a question. And if there aren't, then we should introduce some, shouldn't we? And they can breed and do their thing, but they'll probably eat all the fish and die. I don't know. Don't know anything about it. I'll have to look it up on Wikipedia or Google. I get interested in places once I've been there. I think, oh, that was quite interesting. I'll read up on it. But if I was switched on, I'd read up on it before I went. Probably appreciate it more. Everything seems to be behaving itself today. Keep my fingers crossed we don't have any failures today. We'll go over this cloud. A bit of cloud beating. Always get a better view of everything from high up. It's more fun down low. Oh, there seems to be a bit of an island out there. At 11,000 feet, I didn't really want to come this high. Be over this cloud soon, according to the radar. we'll go under it now. Altitude 4,000 feet. Comes down real quick when you put the nose down and you got power on. You're doing 600. Grotty viz again down here. 2,000 feet. I go back up. It's another problem flying over water. You're looking down, you've got no idea of your altitude. You've got nothing, no information. Unless you see something on land. So you really got to trust your instrument and telling you how high you are. In this case, just under 2,000 feet. When I get down to 50% fuel, I'll start looking for somewhere to land. Oh, missing scenery. Oh, good. Oh, well, I guess we'll just knock it on the head here for the time being. Don't miss part 3.